get started in real estate investing, there's just one thing you need to do. Establish a qualified real estate team to ensure your success. Introducing Paul Watson. Benjamin Brown. Emily Jensen. We're here to help you start investing in your financial future by becoming an investment property owner. With this series, you'll learn what you need to do, start to finish.
All right, team. If we're going to win at investing in rental properties, we've got to have a solid game plan. We're going to start with the basics. We've got to know market rent, and we've got to know what the value of the property is. That's going to take us right to our roadmap to success. Knowing these two things, we're going to be able to calculate the capitalization rate, which is essentially the rate at which the property produces income, the cash flow. That's the money left over after all of your expenses have been deducted, your mortgage payment. That's what you're left with each month. And we're going to be able to calculate our cash-on-cash return, which is the return on your investment for the upfront cash that you've invested in the property. And if we do this, we will be successful at investing in rental properties.
So Emily, your investment game is really strong right now. We just want to know what's your strategy on obtaining a down payment?
Oh, great question. I'm glad you asked. There's a real big misconception that you have to have all cash for a down payment. But with me and my team, we've got a game plan. So what we do is we can cash in on your equity in your home, either with a home equity line of credit or a cash out refinance, which is really helpful when putting a down payment. Also, you can tap into your retirement account. A lot of people like that option because they're borrowing their own funds and paying themselves back in interest.
Great, what if you don't want to sell your home?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. So you can actually use your current primary residence as a transition into owning your first investment property. What I mean is that you can take your property you're living in, have a lease agreement for 12 months along with a deposit, turn that property into an investment, and then use that to offset your monthly payment so you can qualify for a new home. It's a win-win situation for everyone.
Wow, I don't even know what I'm looking at. That'll wrap up our halftime show. I'm coming to you from the locker room. Now that the first half is done and you're financially qualified and you know your options, it's now time to find that property to make your real estate dreams come true. The first step is to find a good, competent real estate agent that knows what's also on the market and off market. There's a lot of properties that are for sale, not on the MLS in the investment world. You might be interested in a single family home, a duplex, a triplex. You can plug any one of those options into the game plan and spit out the numbers that will help you get to your financial goals. It's important at this time as well in the second half to include your property manager. They can perform the rent analysis so that you know your numbers are right and you can get on the road to that financial independence. Back to you, Walt.
Now that you found a home, what's the next step for you guys?
So what we're going to do is start on your mortgage. It's going to take about 30 days, but it'll be a pretty smooth process.
Yeah, so when you're finished with the process, when do you get the keys?
So the question, when do you get the keys? So after about 30 days in escrow, you go and sign the paperwork at the title company, and it's typically the next business day that you would get your keys after it's funded and recorded at the county.
Yes, you right there.
What's the next step for you guys?
Great question. So now that you own an investment property, next step is to sign a management agreement with a property manager. Property manager will inspect the property, let you know if there's any cleaning or maintenance that needs to be done, and then get it listed for rent. Typically takes about 30 days on market to find a well-qualified renter, and a good property manager will take it from there. So help collect rent, run the property, and you as the investor will just wait for your payment each month.
You?
Was it easy?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, was it easy? Well, I like to make the mortgage process easy, so the buyer obviously felt that, but there's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes that we take care of so that it is smooth and transitional for them. So that's what we like to do.
Okay, now you've had a successful process. What do you want to do now?
Oh, we just started over again. Our goal is to help as many families and investors into properties so they can secure their financial future.
That's it.